Hello and welcome. It's me, Mr. E, and we're back for another Creative Shock Training Grounds. Now, it has been a few weeks, but it has been a few spicy weeks for us with a lot of tournaments. I'm sure you would have seen me doing some content for the Elusive regionals. We also had a big win from that, which Necrotic hopefully we'll talk about. We've also having this week, Luke is coming in, and we're going to shift to Luke as well a bit later, just talk about who Luke is, and he's been a big part of this community in the Grand Archive space. But welcome everyone back. I'm very excited to make this episode this week. So maybe, Necrotic, why don't we just start with you quickly with your adventures and your recent win?
Yeah, so took a little bit of a break from the game for a little bit, and I decided to come back over to the Elusive Regionals. I was very fortunate and lucky enough to be able to take away with the entire win with that, so I'm very happy with that, and it was very exciting. So,
what did you end up playing? Did you want to tell the fans out there?
I played Fire and Soul. As everyone knows around the local in Victoria, I've been playing the deck for a very, very long time. I can't put it down, but it finally came through for once. All I just needed was a whole line of Sylvies just to line up in front of me, and it was nice and easy for me to just get to that point.
Great. Well done, buddy. Volpixie, over to you. What's it like dating such a celebrity in the GA scene? I know.
Yeah, pretty happy to see him take out the win. He's been playing the deck for a long time, so yeah.
I've heard he's been sleeping with the Ansel card in his bedroom every night. He puts it in a nice little case and cuddles himself to sleep. So
just next to
great.
the pillow there.
All right, Luke. So we reached out a bit to the community this week, and Luke has put his hand up and said, "Yeah, I want to get involved." So, Luke, maybe you want to talk about a bit about yourself, what got you into Grand Archive and MTG, and the space is yours.
Thanks so much for having me, guys. Appreciate it. So my name is Luke. I am one of the owners and operators at Luna Cards in Melbourne. We run out of Bentley. We pride ourselves on hosting a whole bunch of games, and I got into Grand Archive to be able to host tournaments and ended up falling in love with the game, handing out free decks to people just to get them involved and get started, and I really enjoyed the community, enjoyed the gameplay, and it was the first game that I picked up competitively, and so it's kind of just over the last year and a half really held a very strong part of my TCG journey. Funnily enough, so we all got into it as owners and bought Kickstarter boxes only for the day after I'd spent money on buying Kickstarter boxes of the secondary market. My mum messages me a picture of a first ed box. And I'm like, what? How did you get that? Did I send it to the wrong address? She's like, oh no, I invested in the Kickstarter 2 years ago. I just really thought the game was good. And I was like, you didn't tell me? I just spent all this... it was such a funny story. But yeah, so Mum's had Kickstarter boxes for years. But that's a bit funny. And now, yeah, I've been lucky enough to travel around the globe playing Grand Archive and doing it as a part of my job. And I really, really enjoy it. So thanks so much for having me. Keen for a couple of games. And I think Volpixie and Necrotic have been there since the beginning of my Grand Archive journey, and were big community members of mine, and been great supporters of the store and Grand Archive in general. So very keen to be here. Thanks so much.
Yeah, Luke's the one that got Volpixie and I definitely into the game, so we appreciate him for that. And yeah, he's been a big help along this entire journey in regards to helping us fall in love with the game. So
the OG. Well, great. All right. I think it's time to play for Training Grounds. Tonight is going to be, of course, the rematch you all want, Mr. E versus Volpixie. I'm pretty sure I'm down 1-2 or 1-3, but I'm feeling good tonight. I've got a bit of a Water Lorraine deck up my sleeve. I watched a lot of Ascent, and we've actually built tonight's decks on the Ascent decks of Chicago, I believe, which was just recently done. So let's see what the Yanks have got for us tonight, and enjoy the show. Let's go.
Good luck, you two.
Good luck, good luck.
Yeah, good luck to me. Thank you.
Alrighty.
I love talking about like where we started with Grand Archive and stuff, like I still remember that trade day where I was just like, we were ripping decks and handing them to you guys, and then to see you do so well at regionals for elusive, and it makes me feel good because I often, it's the joys of being a community host, like a store, that I take your wins as my wins. It's a little bit selfish of me, but definitely feels like, definitely love that my community members are doing well. So to start off here, I believe we have Volpixie on the good old Slimes.
That's it.
Spirit of Slime, I do know she was a massive Sylvie advocate right from the get-go as well. I'm sure you've talked
very
about
first
that.
deck
I remember Volpixie bringing Sylvie to every locals when she wasn't meta. Just hammering away. So, classic start here. Forest Cake pass, I believe.
Yes, perfect. Yep. Keep that influence nice and high with the potential buff coming up shortly. So we go Spirit of Water from Jack and draw an 8 for turn.
Now, I will say, I was going to play this deck, and I looked at the list and went, absolutely not. So, Mr. Ree is a much braver man than I to give this one a go.
Yes.
Definitely not something we've seen You're the Ensol Master, aren't you? So, I mean...
Oh, yeah, Master, or just, can't put it down because I don't know anything else what to do, but...
regional winner in
Regional
so...
winner.
Was that Chilling Touch? Okay,
yeah.
Chilling,
so Chilling
Touch
has been played.
to sort of stuff up that influence for a little bit and stuff up the banishment, I guess.
Interesting choice. I probably would have done the Icebound Slam. Just to get
turn
those
one
5.
Icebound. Oh, because he's not Fragmented Spirit. So what is it? Sorry. Oh my gosh. Scrying Spirit.
The Glimpse one. Yep.
Yeah.
So
yeah. But we do the casual Fractal Arraign honestly, everything he's done so far it's very Nico-esque. And we know that there's a Ghost of Pendragon sitting there, so it's not Nico, but it's very, very Nico opening. So maybe just to throw off the competition a little bit here.
Definitely. Alright, so Jack has passed there. The last play is Fractal of Rain, so got the banished one from memory.
Fire Spirit to level into Sylvie. Building up for that Storm Slime, it seems. Oh my gosh, we're just using CURs as well. This is great. Max rarity decks from everybody. Love to see it.
Can't own it in person, just play with it digitally.
Oh, here's Pookie's also sitting in my jacket, so say hello, Pookie.
Hey, Pooks.
She's a staple down at the store as well. She's gathering slimes. Okay, I missed that for a second. I was like, oh, would Bestial Frenzy?
The only card she could take was Baby Green Slime from that.
Yeah, not healing anything. There wasn't any damage to mitigate there, so... But it looks like we're definitely needing to go digging here, so... Because, it looks like her hand was just full of advanced elements, so not really doing too much there, unfortunately, for her, but... Oh, that was all pre-recollection.
That was pre-recollection.
That was pre-rec. That makes more sense now. Just
she
filtering
draws
that
another
hand
gather
to make it a little bit better. I do like that. Because, of course, Gather Slimes does become fast speed as soon as you level up. So,
and become that tamer. Yeah,
management there. But the hand still doesn't seem amazing. So, Blissful Calling does make a lot of sense here to have a look at and see if we can find something a little bit better. So, glimpsing the top 5 and you can add a animal or beast to hand.
And there's 3 Storm Slimes and that 3 Glimpse right there.
I can hear in the background. Yeah, that's not a great glimpse right there. No. I could actually hear Volpixie complaining through your microphone. I'm assuming she's in a different room as well. So we are going to grab one of the Storm Slimes. It makes sense, but then having to bottom 2 of them is absolutely brutal. So does make the win con for this Sylvie deck a little bit more difficult, especially if Mr. E can bring out that Ensol, which is going to do very well at clearing.
Has a long way to go, but yeah, for sure. And having the fractals out on board, making that nice expensive end soul a bit easier to cast as well.
I wonder if oh, he's got a chill and touch in Grave as well, so he's gonna have a free level up.
I think he will be making use of that for sure.
And it looks like we're going baby green slime here.
Suppressing the forest cake.
No,
Fantastic
what a
move.
play. Just so much value from that. It's ridiculous.
Buff on the baby green for the Yon-Enter as well for Sylvia level 1.
Yeah, turns it into a 2/2 that draws you a card with that play. Absolutely beautiful.
Alright, and that's Carid's turn past there. Backup
And I
charger
believe
for
we are
Mr. Reed.
playing with the errata for Sylvie as well in this matchup for the first time on the Stone Scale band.
Yeah, that was just introduced yesterday, wasn't it?
Yeah, so ban and restricted list got announced yesterday, and only thing that happened was the errata to Stone Scale band. It's now a 1 cost, 1 materialization cost now. Sorry, a 1 cost, and the tap is now 2 cost. So becomes quite an expensive card. This was another really interesting addition to this list that I saw. The Sadie in this list is very interesting. It looks like Mr. E went backup charger Sadie to, I guess, start clearing some board and getting rid of that.
Control the allies. It's very interesting because the important thing with Ensol is you need a high influence to be able to pull off the actual execution there. And with Sadie, not only can you get preparation counters that you can make use with like the Korhazi Trapper within the actual deck and, you know, control your enemy's attacks, but you bring that Sadie back to hand as well, which keeps your influence high.
Yeah. Yeah,
So-
like Sadie is a very, very strong card, even without that class bonus that we are going to miss, which is gain influence 3 on kill. We're just using it for that prep generation, and being water, Korhazi Trapper is just on every turn, which is insane. You can neg 3 attack every single turn as if you just keep bouncing Sadie, which seems very, very strong.
Definitely.
It does look like we went backup charger as well, mimicking.
That's right. Yep.
Getting that influence back up, hoping to find that. Is there a turbocharge in this deck? It's always nice finding that one of turbocharge.
Yeah, it's very unlikely, but yes, I believe she is wanting the 1 turbocharge in here just in case. Sacrifice that power cell, get 2 additional cards.
Looks like Gather Slimes again. We're still not taking any damage, but we're just struggling for allies. Or was that just Baby Blue?
Baby Blue's being played for 2 from Pixie.
Nice. Yeah,
Swinging
this
at face.
Ensol deck is definitely going to want to deny that draw from level 2. And I think putting that Baby Blue is... hopefully it sticks around. But Ensol definitely playing the long game here. Going backup charger, gaining an influence, ring, gaining an influence. So
we
keeping
had a
things
GCR
very,
play
very,
there.
very heavy.
Fractal of Rain Mill for refracting missiles as well. So 2 down.
That's a good mill.
Korhazi
Helps.
Trapper. That's the new art from SP2
Oh,
as
the
well.
SP2 art is stunning. I think speaking of SP2, we actually get that in Australia very soon. Animega is our first chance to get that.
Very exciting for everyone in Australia. So yeah, come down to Animanga, support Grand Archive, guys. Supporter Pack 2s will be available for purchase. Lots of new.
Yeah, so a lot of new arts, and of course all the profits for SP2 goes straight into organised play.
Yeah, it's fantastic.
Yeah, they SP1 was super successful. They doubled almost every single event prize pool. They flew people around the world to compete for worlds, and then on top of all that, made sure every store supporting Grand Archive got these. They're doing release event kits as well, which come to learn to play decks, play mats, and posters, and promos, it was really, really great to see.
Yes.
So it does look like we're going level 2 now. We are going to get the draw unless the Spirit of Water has something to say about it.
Yeah, he could play a fast play refracting maybe. Does have a it's a 2/3 though at the moment, so
Yeah, it is a
a
strong,
bit hard to take down.
strong ally. But it does look like we're gonna. There's no wind, so dungeon guides are no need to worry about stifling trap. Dungeon guides are free to
very
do what they
nice.
do.
But still scary though with the big water full hand there.
Yeah, that is very true. We've got to be very, very careful. It's going to be very... The good thing about Sylvie 3 is it does make that Storm Slime that's in hand free. So, Volpixie is still going to have that 2 influence... that 2 cards in hand to pay for Cerulean Decree or Frostbind. But it looks like there are a few Cerulean Decrees in hand, so... But...
Yes,
have
we
to
have
be
2
careful.
currently in hand. Yeah.
Now it's just, can we stabilize? Because we've got the Korhazi outlook on the field, Sadie as well. Here comes that Storm Slime.
So that'll be coming in for... Is it per slime card?
Per
This
slime
is,
card, yeah. So
slime
it looks
card.
to be 4.
Yes, it will be 4 damage coming in on enter.
Oh, see, if Cerulean Decree was Frostbind, he actually could double Frostbind this as well.
Yes, that would be nice. He has
So
enough in
that's
hand
kind
then,
of the
doesn't he?
downside, I guess, of Cerulean Decree being a 3 cost.
Quite expensive to do. I only think it's beneficial is the imbue for being able to activate 2 effects from it.
Yeah, you do get to draw a card, right, into memory. It's just
Yeah.
it's
So much value to
strong,
replace
but-
itself.
But now Sylvie, we're still on Spirit of Water as well for this Ensol deck, which is not great. But looking at the hand where we've got an Icebound Slam in hand, where Sylvie's going to get bonked for quite a lot next turn, I think. Does look like we're clearing board though.
Swinging 6 into Jack. Oh, Jack's going to respond.
See now, so in this situation, do you leave the Sadie alone, or do you threaten to try and kill the Sadie? Here we go. There's that.
I reckon you
imbue.
just leave the Sadie alone. Yeah.
Just
Because
you know
that
they can
Slime
bounce
is
through.
currently... It's a 6/4, so the Sadie's going to have a hard time pushing it down anyway. Plus he still has the 2 in hand at the moment after paying the Cerulean to be able to return it to hand anyway. So
Yeah.
if anything, she will lead the baby blue slime up to prevent 2 damage from the Sadie coming in next turn.
Yeah, true. True. And it's 8-0. We're halfway through his health. I believe Mr. Reed does
Level
need
up.
a... Probably wants to level up here. Yep, there we go.
Bringing in the Crostelion Longsword. Interesting choice.
It's not a bad choice though. Like I was thinking this as well for a Tony. It's a really good sword to have. Like that with Icebound Slam just seems so good. Because if you get both effects, you're swinging for 10,
That's
and
true, yeah.
that puts him ahead. That it's pretty good. As long as there's not a lot of misses in this deck, but I haven't had a look at that.
Alrighty, so...
But I believe the play would be to Icebound Slam right now, even this out. Or do you deal with that Storm Slime, knowing likely another one... Well, it's a weird spot to be in, because he wants to... I really think you're going to want to... Because Sylvie's going to have an issue now keeping cards in hand.
Yes, definitely.
Yeah, so it looks like we're going the safe play here. Going a Frostworn Paladin... Discarding a floating memory, banishing a floating memory, drawing a card, and getting a buff. So it does look like we are going to try and clear board. Maybe saving the Icebound Slam for the level 2 double attack. That would make Icebound Slam for 12. That's quite ridiculous.
Yes, yeah, very strong. Preventing 2 damage from the Frostborn Paladin there. It's only taking 1, so it's still currently sitting on 3 at the moment.
And Sadie for 2. I guess it doesn't matter which sequence he goes either, because Sadie...
He's swinging with the sword.
There we go. Sword attack. Oh!
Slime Shield's being
are we
played.
going to see the negate Slime Shield trying to save that Storm Slime? Now would be the perfect time to Cerulean Decree this. Yeah, it does look like it's coming down. Yeah. This is where Sylvie is going to get in some trouble. It was...
That's a lot of value lost there.
Yeah, draws into memory, negates the card as well, and Sylvie's now got an influence of 2 and a dead Storm Slime, which she could use to banish those 2 cards. But that would mean giving up her last Storm Slime as well, which is... because we bottomed 2 of them, so very, very rough.
And we know the last one's in her hand or currently in her memory right now, so yeah.
Yeah, I don't know what the other card is, though. I know we've got a Storm Slime. That's all I know.
So it's a Slime Eruption.
Interesting, okay. Yeah, she could have chosen to banish those 2, but you don't really want to risk getting rid of that Storm Slime. But with that, the turns have tabled, for sure.
So we've got a Quicksilver Grail being played. Below is a Verdant Scepter.
Interesting, okay. That's a really good card to get that influence back up, that's for sure.
Alrighty.
And it does look like no Cerulean
Baby
Decree possible. We've got 2 cards in hand and the Fractal up, so we're not going to be able to...
Ooh,
that Baby Grey is going to help as well. Stops a little bit of... it's going to stop a little bit of damage.
One at Faith from the Dungeon Guide and passing turn there, leaving the Interceptor up as well as the Baby Blue.
I think between the Frostworn and the Paladin, though, I wonder... so do we go... I'm just waiting to see this big bonk, but we haven't done it just yet.
So we've got Jack leveling up to level 2 Lorraine Blademaster.
Ooh, looks like we lost big bonk.
Yeah, he's still got another one, I think, somewhere. No, he
Do
lost
we
it on a level up,
title sweep?
unfortunately.
Probably one of the... actually, this might be the first time I've ever seen a title sweep get used, to be honest. You don't see it
So
too often.
expensive. Yeah.
But he'll draw 3, and I guess you can... oh, the problem is you negate it with the Baby Blue. You can't.
We'll see if he realises that, 'cause it looks like he's paying down. Yep, so he's paying it all down.
Yep, here it comes. Title sweep for 3 across the board. Oh, but that's just a 1 ally.
It is just a 1 slime ally, yeah.
Okay, so it saves... it will save the... oh, it's 5 across the board, actually. Now that I think about it, with the...
Because the plus 2
because the
level
sword
up.
as well is +2. Lorraine's +2, and then title sweep's +1. Which is actually... that's a water sweep for 5. That is... don't see that too often.
No, it's such an expensive card title sweep. Yeah, rarely seen it play. But this new deck is very interesting with the Water and Soul. It keeps such a high influence. I think it's just the addition of the Icebound Slams helps so much getting that water into grave.
It looks like we'll probably save the... I'm guessing we'd save the Baby Grey?
I think everything's still going to die because it's only reducing it by 2.
Yeah, actually it will because sweeping for 5, true. So she just chose to retaliate, I think.
She's questioning, I think, right now what the play is. I think with Verdant Scepter, at what point can you play it to put refinement counters onto an ally before the sweep resolves to buff something to maybe keep it alive is the question.
I believe it is fast speed, so it does look like we're choosing to do that. Going to banish one from memory. Sacrifice an ally and then add a buff, but I don't believe it's going to be enough. Oh, we did lose that Storm Slime. That hurts.
This game.
Yeah, this is rough, unfortunately. Sylvie's... But, so the buff counter, yeah, sacrifice, get a buff. It stops the sweep, stops the draw 1, I think, is the play here. Yeah, taking 5, 2 allies die. Yeah.
Draw 2, perfect.
Oh, and a Lost in Thought just to... If we want to get that influence up even more. But just bringing out... I believe that's Korhazi Outlook again. With that new art.
Yeah, it certainly is, yep.
Yeah. Trapper, sorry. That's right. Couldn't believe that didn't get banned, but I guess we're going for a slow burn on that Korhazi Outlook. It's in Cat 2 now, so...
Interesting game.
No
Very
dungeon
interesting so
guide
far.
for Mr. Ree. I don't know if he runs them either, but lots of
This
Ghosts of
deck does.
Pendragons. I don't think we've found an end soul either. We do only run 2. And this is very, very close.
Alright, so we've got Volpixie playing a Safeguard Amulet. Interesting choice.
Could just be running out of stuff to actually do. Done backup charge. This is the thing with Sylvie is like things... Oh, there's that turbocharged. That... We found the one of turbocharge.
Very nice.
That will help. But I was just about to say, Sylvie now does not have a lot of ways to draw cards. She just found the best way to draw cards. But it does look like we're going to pass turn doing nothing just to keep that influence up.
No, she's going to go right for it
Oh,
because
never
with the
mind.
Ethereal Slime being played, she'll be able to keep the influence up by banishing its aim a Regalia item on enter.
Yep. Replaces itself, gets a buff, becomes a 3/3 with stealth. Pretty strong. Might try and deal with this Sadie.
Ooh, interesting.
Oh, we drew a Bestial Frenzy as well. That is very, very good. It's going to help deal with that board.
With the Frostborn Paladin currently up though for intercept, there's not much else you can do. Tapping the Verdant Scepter to put a buff
Also draws a card.
And draws a card as well.
Draws a card, gains a buff. Very, very good card. So we've now got a 5/5 with Cleave next turn if we want.
4/4 still currently.
4/4, that's
buff
right.
From the Verdant, yeah, because there's only
4/4,
one enter.
and I don't believe we have many ways to deal with the stealth unit either. So that's just going to stick around for a little bit.
Yes, it will be around for a while, that one.
Usually we get a sort of seeking out as Lorraine, but we've chosen not to do that, so...
Prep can has been used from the Korhazi Trapper to reduce the attack on the Ethereal Slime.
Makes sense. Keeps your allies alive. We're going Drawn Blade here, hoping...
Using the Tidal Sweet Floating Memory. Jack's putting all these Korhazi Trappers back into his grave that he accidentally banished. Recollecting, drawing for Drawn Blade, and drawing for turn.
No dungeon guide, though, but does want to get that full value, so just really playing a influence game right now. Oh, Idle Thoughts. I really didn't like that addition in the deck, but might actually come in a bit clutch here.
paying down 3 for a refracting missile, coming in for 1, I would say.
2 it should be.
2 is it because it plus 1?
We do have the Fractal of Rain up. Oh, we're going to refracting missile again. I guess, yeah, that's a play. That works. Yeah, oh, that is rough.
I think we will be able to see a Guy's Blessing now, though. We do have 4 different types of slimes currently in grave.
And we're going to Chilling Touch just to keep that influence down as well. And just swing freely. Yep, no need to leave Korhazi up now. Just do the damage. Probably going to swing with Drawn Blade as well.
Alrighty, it's over to Volpixie now, deciding what to materialise next.
I mean, do you go... Oh no, Slime Eruption, yeah. I don't think we have any floating either. Yeah, Covenant of Thorns. Onto the Frost one, I like it, I like it.
Drawing a Limitless.
I mean, that Limitless is going to get pretty big now. I wonder if you turbocharge here just to get the influence back up and just pray that you don't die next turn.
Well, yeah, with the Covenant out, definitely got to be able to put some damage into that Frost one before Volpixie can be touched again.
It's true, yeah.
Turbocharge has been played for drawing 2, perfect.
Oh, we got a Slime King. Slime King is very good here, I think. We'll get that Slime Eruption back. It does look like we're passing turn. I mean, we just need to get through this turn. This turn is going to be make or break, I think.
So we got level 3 Lorraine.
Spirit Ruler as well.
2,
Running
3
Ensol,
float.
but Spirit Ruler.
Yeah, interesting choice. Very interesting choice. So we will see
Like,
the
I like
Crystal
the
on
deck.
one sword
The deck
return.
is funky, that is for sure. I think we're both... we're in our match, I'm running... we're going to get to see Win Tristan get played, and you're playing... what are you... I don't even know.
Playing an Erupting deck.
Oh, yeah, that's right, Erupting.
Yes. Erupting did very well at Ascent with Matt playing it. So,
yeah, Matt coming
give it a
second
go.
overall. It's very... Like, there was not a lot of hate, so... Makes sense. We have 3 Ghost of Pendragon in hand. So we're just going to see what Crux can do. Crux is fine, guys. Crux is absolutely fine.
No problems with Crux.
Nah, not at all. You know what I'm very excited to see, though, is this Bestial Frenzy sweep come in, hopefully next turn, to just clear up this board.
That'd just be huge. Like, I can't imagine having the slime as well.
We got to kill our own Frostworn before we can do damage. So Frostworn will do damage to itself, and then Korhazi Trapper and the Ghost of Pendragon killing. I believe. What do we do?
Yes,
here?
that's correct. And 2 from Sadie going to Sylvie's face.
I mean, how much damage can we do? I mean, we can only ghost one more time to get the max value of it. But it's still not bad. We got to...
Oh, you didn't swing with the sword first. Naughty, naughty.
Hey, yeah. We've all made that mistake. I've definitely done that before. Played a ghost and then gone, Lorraine is still active right now. Maybe just plans on holding an Icebound slamming, though. Maybe just wanted to have the influence to be able to play both.
Definitely, yeah, I think so.
I think that is the play. I think that's exactly what he's done as well. He did it on purpose so that he could Icebound Slam while still playing the Ghost, because I don't believe he would have had enough. But this should be for game, actually.
Very strong. Wow, that's for game.
It wasn't
Crux
even...
is fine,
yeah,
guys.
I was going to say, I told it was make or break that turn to Slime King. That was very close, but Crux just I mean, what can you do? 2 Pendragons in hand to then Icebound Slam. Like, it's real. Using one of the strongest elements, Crux, with one of the strongest cards in the game right now. Icebound
We
Slam.
just saw that last desperate attempt from the Verdant Sphere tap to see whether or not we could get a Slime Shield, but unfortunately
True.
not.
That, yeah. Because that's up to very, very close game. Very interesting game. Well done to Mr. Ree. Evening out the scores a little bit. He's still got a way to go to catch up to with how good Volpixie's been doing recently, but still a very, very good game to watch.
Oh, I'm back.
Welcome back.
I didn't know how Cerulean Decree worked that well, but I think I played it all right. I don't know. What did you think? Like,
Yeah, you played well.
Yeah.
what do you think of Water Lorraine? It's pretty good, right?
It's quite amazing how your influence stayed so high during the game.
Yeah. Was
I mean,
actually,
I think part of it is that, like, how many times I discarded a card, it was a what do you call it? From the Fractal of Rain. Like, I think it's just crazy, right? I'm like, oh, here's a free floating memory. Oh,
I just
here's another
noticed
one.
that, however, you were drawing before milling, so I think you have to mill the card from your deck first before you draw from it. Just for
Like
next time.
pre-recollection.
yeah.
Yeah,
So
very
Fractal
much.
Arraign Fractal Arraign is at the start of Recollection, mill a card from a chosen opponent, and then draw step is after Recollection. So, but I don't think it matters too much with game
I guess
state.
if there was any way to counter or whatever the game state, right?
Yeah,
You could
yes.
consume it with a Merlin, you would do it, and then Merlin could tap to eat it, right? Full
Yeah.
day.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right, well, I hope you enjoyed that. Corinne was a bit upset there. She was going to Slime King me, but I didn't have her chance. All right, it's up to you guys now.
So Corinne, when you blissful calling
It was so
at
devastating.
the very beginning, all I hear, because I heard you through Necrotic's headset just going, "What the f?" Like I could hear it, and we were
Advanced
like,
elements.
we were hovering over your cards. Oh man, we were feeling your pain. Just to what you three. What was it? 3 Storm Slimes you off 5 cards that you from
Yeah.
your Spirit's Blessing. Absolutely disgusting.
Did you close the TDS server by then, or
No, you.
I
you
just
shut it down
DC.
there. Yeah, you DC'd.
fire it up?
Ah, great.
We're just going to have to rejoin the TDS while these two are joining in. I think that deck was a lot. There's a lot going on. That's what I felt playing that water deck. I was like, do I do this or like I had those X floating too, and I'm like, I don't know. Like, do I keep till I have enough to banish those floating that I was using for like my paladin? Like, you have so many options just with the floating that kind of feels like overwhelming. But
Yeah, your influence was just so high for a water deck. You were just getting so much value as well, which was crazy to see.
And then when I got to the Crux, I'm like, okay, I gotta bounce some shit here. Maybe I should have swung earlier. I mean, I was super excited to get the title sweep off. I was like, let's go. Like, who title sweeps, bro? Like, fire up, man.
Alrighty, we'll jump on in, guys.
Someone
I'll promote you. Yeah, yep.
promote me, thank you.
I will now share the screen.
Oh, I need to add my deck into this. Hold on one second. I forgot to actually download it.
It's alright.
Export.
You can mute yourself, Luke, and jump into the Discord with that.
That's alright, yeah, I can add it in really quickly. I'll overwrite one of my previous decks.
Corinne, what do you think of the slime deck? Like, are you happy that it's come out? Corinne?
Happy. Wait. Happy.
Are you happy that they released the slimes? Like, do you think the changes for the whole slime thing was good?
I like the slimes.
Why do you like the slimes?
They're cute.
So you just want more cute cards?
Yeah.
I was saying when I first gave Volpixie a deck, I'm pretty sure it was Sylvie, and she ran Sylvie, even though it wasn't meta. And she was just a diehard Sylvie fan and would not let it die. She was like, nah, I'm
Like,
playing
thank
Sylvie,
you.
it's awful, but I love it. So,
Like
oh, I
that
didn't
is
even
until
roll.
probably
Alrighty,
the first
well,
regional.
me, versus Necrotic. I will jump off the call.
Good luck.
Good luck. Thank you. Good luck. Have fun.
Yes. Back soon, guys.
All right, Luke versus Necrotic. I think we have Tristan versus Erupting.
Yeah, that should
I think Erupting is like the dark horse. Like, let me talk. Like, I feel like people talk about Erupting, and yet I think I've played it once in my time this year of playing Grand Archive.
like against it.
Yep.
Yeah, it's not that common. At least not where we are.
But it seems like fire, right? Like literal fire. Like it just feels disgusting. I mean, do you call your fire Xander? Is that erupting? Like, what is erupting?
Erupting
it just
is the decks that run Erupting Rhapsody.
right. Which is the one where
almost
and then
all
you get the
time.
harp out and you're playing tunes and you're like, yo, here's 30 damage. And then people are like, I have a no lantern. And then like, yeah, okay.
That's the one. Yep.
All right, Spirit of Fire is coming out. A lot of cards. There's already Erupting Rhapsody. We've got Resolute Stand. Vermilion Decree is interesting. I know you've enjoying that card lately. Tempered
Such a good
Steel.
card.
Under Fire? Hello? What is this?
Yeah, what does that one do, actually? It's not one I've seen.
This
play.
card costs 1 less to activate. You can come distant, then you may have Under Fire deal 4 damage to your champion and then gain stealth to the end of turn.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
That's a fast.
What happened there?
It's fast still?
It is a reaction fast, yep.
Nice.
Looks like a bit of increasing danger coming out from Necrotic. Loves to play with fire. On the other side, we've got Mastermind Scheme, Black Market Broker, Surveil, Incapacitate, Dungeon Guide, and Zephyr. I really feel like against Tristan when I was commentating a lot that, you talk about you just need to send it before you want to pressure the Tristan not to be wasting cards on getting preparation and leveling her up, right? You just want to start having them to try and stop that initial damage, which I think Eruption should have a good chance at doing, right?
Well, he's got one piece of the puzzle already.
He's got two. He's got 2 under fires. I think he's molding. Looking at that right now. Oof.
Oh, he's got the puzzle.
Ember
He's got
Song?
Ember Song.
Oh, that's all he needs. Here we go. Game over.
Not quite. He needs to fill his grave.
He built Exodia, guys, in round 2. Surveil came out. Good. A lot of cards in hand to say, look, you can play something, but I'm going to counter you. Matt's trying to do some calculations ahead. Can I do 15 damage in 1 turn? What does that look like? And he passes. Okay. Oof. A very early level up there from our friendly neighborhood Luke. Comes out with the Tristan. I'm guessing an imbuement here coming out. The Windmill Engineer. It's a great artwork. Is that a new card?
That's the qualifier card from, I believe, Store Championships.
Oh. That's a nice card. Classic windmill style building. One at face, big play. What do you think your goal here is for Luke right now?
Imbued Vermilion Decree.
He's going to opt in for the draw a card or just deal the damage?
I think he must have done the damage. Luke's responding.
Interesting there. If he Zephyrs... No, he didn't. He just doesn't surveil. If he Zephyred the windmill, because it was originally imbued, does it re-enter imbued? Probably not.
I don't believe so.
I'm not doing damage to that. I'm putting 3 into you.
Oh, he's doing 3 into him and drawing a card, each drawing a card.
Ah, he's doing the cards. Okay.
Each player draws a card?
Yeah, each gets to draw a card.
I don't think that Luke drew an extra card.
I wasn't paying attention.
Did you draw a card? I don't think you did.
Matt, did Luke draw a card there? He said he did.
I thought you drew a card from his Surveil, from his Veil of the Winds. Anyway, don't matter. Interrupting the game. Wind Bauble coming out, nice. Cremate. 6 damage already on the board. That's huge.
Yes.
Look how many cards he has, dude. He's just rolling in them. Do you know what this finished in the Ascent, this Erupting deck?
Erupting came second.
Wow, it came second, dude. I feel like it never plays it. Cemetery Sentry. You may discard a final card if you do draw a card. I've never seen that card play.
Really?
Never. Is that a special artwork?
That's the SP1 artwork. But I think
Maybe.
Cemetery Sentry is usually played in Erupting decks.
Again, I've only seen one Erupting player. Coming with the Flame Break Chorus. Target is plus in turn. If it's defending, wake it up. It gets a level until turn. Okay. Gee, this game, Luke might have been waiting here for 45 minutes just to get wrecked in 3 minutes and leave. Luke. Hey man, can you come out of the game so Necrotic can destroy you with Erupting?
I
Look at the grid of this guy's
Tristan
face.
won at Ascent, so we'll see. We'll see.
The Tristan might have won, not game 1 though. Might have come back in 2-3, you know, with the variation.
He went 2-0, the Tristan.
Oh, the Null Lantern. Oh shit! What do you do here? What is Null Lantern? Like, how do you counter this? You need Raise the Ash or whatever, right?
I think Necrotic's in a bit of strife here. I'm pretty sure that deck only runs one Reduced to Ash, so...
That's all he needs, baby. Lots of look at the tempo on this Tristan deck. Like, I think that's something to say about this new season of meta. I think that so many more decks from when I first started this year to where we are now. It used to be like water and wind just couldn't keep up with the amount of cards fire had, and when fire was so oppressive. And now looking at the game we just played with my water Lorraine, and we looked at the deck of this Tristan and the new cards coming out that have that draw capabilities. Now it's kind of not that way, and the elements kind of feel balanced in a sense for draw and influence. What do you think to that?
For draw, yeah, I definitely agree. I feel like fire's definitely feels a lot worse now compared to what it used to be.
Yeah, like it used to be like, oh, I want to go fire because I like that fast play and having that draw advantage. But I feel like you don't have that as much. You're getting countered more and by water, who has an obscene amount of cards, and you're being countered more by wind because they have an obscene amount of cards. You know, that edge that you had at fire, I don't think is there that used to be.
Yeah.
Interesting, this deck already like is running 2 Resolutes in it as well. In for a long haul. He's got 3 Tempered Steels. Bro, he's molding down. He only needed so much damage. This is
no way to cycle his cards, unfortunately.
He can't cremate. Oh, he could cremate, right? I don't know, he could put his Cemetery and then cremate.
I don't think he has a Cemetery. He doesn't have any allies too.
Oh, he doesn't. Jesus. He just underfire himself, I guess, and just keep hiding. 4 damage.
I mean, he could throw a bunch of durability on his sword.
Sort it up. You know, tonight I've been telling you, these are these games where people are going into Ascent and like drawing this shit and actually molding into their games. And I think no matter how much you play this game, you're going to get games where you just cannot control. the fate is not in your way. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
and that's what we talk about. The pro players who are out there catching those, those moments in time where they get dealt a bad hand, but persevere and look for those ways to just scoop in and spin it to their favor, or when they have a bad game, can brush it off and then perform in the next 2 games.
Yeah, for sure. Or you can just get me having to bottom all my slime storm.
I know. I think like that game we played before, like you could have drawn had a storm slime one turn earlier, and I would have been dead, right? Like it's just like, oh, goddamn.
One more turn, and I would have been able to play my Slime King.
Now that is a nice Fairy Whispers card.
Oh, it's really nice, the SP2. I can't wait till we are able to.
Is that just coming out? Is it?
I think we'll be able to buy them at an Omega, which is later this month.
Oh yeah. Really cheap, right? $5?
No. Probably like $50 a box.
Oh, box. Okay, I thought a card. Just let me in the
I
card.
think there's 8 packs in a box.
Okay, cool. Are you guaranteed like those SP2 cards, or?
Yeah, they're all SP2 cards. You'll only get 3 cards in a pack, and you're guaranteed 1 foil in the box, and there's
Cool.
also the chance at pulling a CSR.
Bit of damage coming out from Luke with his wind power. He's in a very good spot. You have so many cards here. Here comes the DG. Matt's ready to throw his computer. Like, I don't know what you do here.
Matt's
All the fire.
tough spot here.
He just needs to reduce from match top deck right now. Summon the 1.
Or an ally, so we can start cremating.
Yeah, or an ally.
Just
All I want to see is another Tempered Steel. That would make me happy. But, I mean, Necrotic Spain is my
All
joy.
4.
So, yeah, exactly. All 4. 4 Tempered Steels. We could put an animation on the promo with Necrotic's face with a Tempered Steel on it. You see, like, that's the other thing with Wind, too. Like, he so many cards on the side. It comes out level 3. Like, I think it's the same with Wind. It's like you're sending, like, I'm going to hold all these cards. I'm going to counter all these things. An Ace of Protector and a Anger the Skies coming out. I'm thinking they're going to be his tokens. But I don't know if I can even find those tokens in here.
They shouldn't be in the deck.
There we go. Master Scheme coming for, is that doubling or? I can't remember. Yep, 12 counters on. This is a great draw from Luke.
Has he already got that Shadow Strike? Is that what the purple one is?
He could bring Shadow Strike whenever. Oh, in his hand. Yeah, it is Shadow Strike in his hand. Yeah.
Nice.
Already for a 16 damage. Phase. I think you can pay for Shadow's Claw, no?
He can just bring it out if he has enough prep, I think. So I think Luke can probably win here. Maybe not through Resolute.
That's true. Those Resolutes could be big.
Yeah, I think the Resolute might just be enough to keep Matt alive. Do you have to spend the prep to Shadow Strike, or do you just have to have them?
Yeah. It's prepared, so you prepare X, and X can't be 0, so it's something you prepare for. Oh, here he goes, the creative shock. Here we go, he's shuffling. He's looking for that Ash. He's getting some cards. Tempered's coming out. Unfortunately, didn't get another Tempered Steel. I mean, yeah, I think he just send it here to cycle, send it and cremate it, right? Like, he just needs this Ash. I mean, can Ash be blocked by one of his Fantasia as well? Like all his Bohemian Rhapsody? Change the target of an attack. No, so spells can do damage here.
Yeah,
Incapacitate will be his problem.
I don't think he can redirect that to a shadow. But he has lost his erupting, so he needs to find another one of them as well. And the reduce to ash before he can play it.
Damage coming out. Stop it. Stop it. Stop it. Stop it.
Oh,
Stop it, Luke. That's enough. That's enough.
I think that's probably it.
I think you can play this any better. Like, I don't think you've had a great hand. Oh, he's going under fire.
Stealth,
Stealthing,
I
dude.
forgot about the
He's
stealth.
stealthing. He's seen 24 count. He's like, you know what? I'm out of here. Takes 4 damage and dips. Oh, he's going to incapacitate. Oh, he's going for it, I think. He's going to go second under fire. Takes another 4 damage. No worries.
I think he should have only taken 4 once if the first one got incapped.
Yeah, correct. If I minus 4, I hope he doesn't get him yelling at me. We're going to minus 4 anyway. Incap. Smoke bomb. What is in this material deck, man?
Just there.
Oh, it's another under fire. Let's go. Can't get hit. Can't be seen. Can't be seen. He's gonna get all the fire in his graveyard, dude. Clumsy. That's it. Take some more damage.
So, but Luke didn't Shadow Strike yet, so he's still.
Oh,
has
why
a
did he take
left
4? Is he changing the? Okay. I think he's just preparing for the Shadow Strike because on the declarative attack, I don't think he has to do it before. If he attacked, you know that he can't go. I don't think he can react to go invis.
He can. If it's fast, he can.
It's 3 resolute. Yeah, honestly, I think he could do. He might be able to win this. Like, if he can draw this reduce to ash card in his cycle.
He also needs to find another erupting.
He did, didn't he? He did. It's in
Oh,
the. It's in the. I think he did. There it is. Yeah, he does. Bella wins in pre-rec, drawing some cards, having a look, having a gander. Nice. Using some prep counters here. Smoke bomb to draw a card. And 3 for another under fire. It's like he's dropped his Shadow Strike off. Failing. Hopefully looking for another incap. Doesn't get it. That says not today, baby. Not today. Not today. Just needs to vanish from sight.
I'm just killing myself away, man.
He's gonna die from the damage he's taking.
Alrighty. Please end my suffering soon. I don't know why I'm doing this to myself.
I think there's
I
situations
don't
when
think Matt has a level 2 in this deck, actually.
really
Yeah. So he can't
he has
even
4
level
health.
up to get his free resolutes. He has to pay for them.
Yeah, well, he actually can't even do. He has to pay for them.
Yeah.
Yeah. Holy. I think he has the cremate here, surely, and then just tries to draw. Get 2 cards, hopefully it's what you need, and then pay for. I don't know. He has to go for it and then pay for
Yeah.
Resolute.
1, 2, 3.
No reduced dash, baby. Where is it? Where's the 1?
How many cards does he have left?
He's sitting on 31 cards.
Ah, okay. Still be the
Um,
31st. Yeah, how can we tell how far down it is?
is it even in here? I don't see it. I don't see it in here, Corinne.
It's close to the bottom. It's third.
Oh, there
right.
it is.
Yeah.
He needs another 15 cards.
Oof. Wait, what happened to his sword? Oh, I just used it
Fire momentum. Big damn.
without any fire added to it, so just for 3, I guess.
Surely he just dies here with Shadow Strike, right?
Yeah.
I if Luke knows he has cards. So there we go. See on the side. It's gonna come in for 6, 12, 18, 23 damage plus 4, 27. Pop your tariff ring, mate. Pop your tariff ring. Oh, double him again. Oh, yes.
What?
Fucking yeah.
Luke's just messing with him now. How big can it get?
Oh, this is fucking quality tonight, baby. So it's on 46. It should be 46, right? 23 doubled. Holy. Bring the Shadows of quality. Shadows. Stop it. Stop encounters. Holy. There's Shadow's Claws coming out. Good play. This is going to put 46 damage.
Only needs to do 2. Does
Probably terrifying.
44 overkill?
Yeah, 44 overkill.
Matt's not even gonna bother with the resolute.
71. Do resolution. Holy. That's a great game. I love to hear them. Oh my god, we'll have to see when they get back here. That is some funny shit. Holy. Close game, guys. Close game.
Close, yeah.
Just a casual set 50.
Just add insult to injury. Those under the fires were just getting just tilting.
It was actually tilting me because I'm like, I have a unstoppable combo against you, and I was holding Zephyrs the entire time as well. So I'm like, if you reduce to Ash my nullifying, I just Zephyr in response, and then it would let one attack go through. But then I got Veil. That deck is just anti-combo so much.
Luckily, he only had one reduced Ash, and it was fourth from the bottom. So when we eventually got there, he
Did
was
you search for it?
Yeah.
I wasn't seeing that.
Holy, that's quality.
No,
It just shows you this, how quickly, I don't think anything crazy was played in that Tristan, but how quickly that deck just snowballed, right?
I didn't even find Slice and Dices. That's the thing. That deck it's very. I feel like against that deck, against Necrotic's deck, the Fire Erupting, it is almost instant win. It is. I would say near impossible to beat. I've got end caps, veilings, Zephyrs to keep my nullifying alive. I can put up interceptors. Oh, I don't have any interceptors, I guess, but there's just
this guy came in second, right, with Chicago
sure.
with his deck.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
What did he verse? What?
Slime.
Showing what he
Because
Sean's
slimes don't
a
like
very
running
good player.
nullifying because it stuffs up their slime eruption and it stuffs up their slime king. So they're very anti-nullifying lantern, and that just allows. Yeah, it just allowed.
Be interesting to see too, how many he did versus Limes, or what his sideboard is to counteract when he plays against Tristan, right? What does he change to try and get some middle ground?
Tristan's, yeah.
Yeah. But I think that was a great way to end the night. When I saw the tokens doubling and Matt's face molding with his, I was hoping for, when you had 3 tempered steels, I hope you were going to get a 4th tempered steel, but you didn't, and I was kind of upset. But
The full play set, yeah.
yeah, I was looking for the play set, but thanks, Luke. I hope you had fun tonight. We were first when Matt was opening up. I was like, "Oh shit, he's gonna take Luke out in turn 2, and he's been waiting for 45 minutes just to get wrecked." And then the tables turned, and then Luke was like, "Oh boy, here we go," and I was like, "Oh, here we go."
Yeah, it snowballs so fast, that deck, and I had the unfortunate playing into it in Yeti regionals against Caben, and it against level 3 decks. I think Korhazi Outlook is very. Personally, I really don't like the card. It is very against the spirit of the game, because what would have happened there, the whole interaction, I would have wasted quite a few prep counters. Playing Shadow Strike, I would have prepped it for 12 to maybe 11, and that would have obviously I didn't draw another Shadow Strike for one, so that would have stuffed me up. But then also I would have been down prep counters, whereas I just kept activating Korhazi Outlook, and it meant that Necrotic had to play his counters, so I just saw them and went, "That's nice, thanks."
Yeah. Yeah, I think it's definitely a strong card.
I can see why Korhazi Outlook is in Cat 2. I don't think it'll be long until it goes, because it is very counterintuitive to the game. It will be. I don't think Tristan will become bad. It just means that there's actual counters and you can actually stop that combo. I was wasting 2 preps. Which, in the grand... I did 57
nothing.
It's
nothing.
Yeah.
It's ridiculous.
Yeah, absolutely insane.
It will be good. It will make it a little bit more even playing field. The deck is still very strong. Feels very, very good. Very mid against a lot of decks. So I do enjoy playing it, but probably a little bit high skill cap for me to consider running it main.
That's how I felt playing the Water of Lorraine, yeah? I was like, there's too much thinking. I just want to hit things, right? Bring back Diana, shoot good.
Yeah, I do love seeing the innovation from people. It's very good to see. It's thanks for having me on as well.
Luke, I appreciate you being here tonight. We're gonna end it up, and
thank you for coming.
I please appreciate you coming in and putting your hand up. We've got something for next week, but Luke, of course, you ever see us calling out, please come in. We try to do it once a week. It's kind of the goal. And we just try and make this content. So thanks for coming along. Of course, Matt and Corinne, my co-hosts, thank you, of course, for the fun games. Corinne, unlucky this week. Don't cry too much. I know victory tastes so good in my mouth. Necrotic, suck it for losing. But really, it was a good week. So I will see you all next week. Hopefully
Bye,
for
guys.
Creative Training
See you,
Grounds.
everyone.
Goodbye, and thanks for hanging around.